It's the CalebDMTG
This is starting to look like a deck. I don't know how much like disruption I want. Like we'd play some like counters and removal. Probably want some number. Maybe play some of the same cards that Phoenix does, like Lightning Axe. Hey, Agent Mothman, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 49 months. I kind of like Censor in this deck too. Maybe it's just this. Has anyone suggested Seagate Restoration? They have not. You're the first. We can play some. The card plays a lot better than the red one, Play like 2. And then obviously we're not going to go to battle with all these fucking basics. Let's see, so there's Seagate Restorations and Quad Visions. So we certainly don't need... Mystic Sanctuary takes like a lot of islands. Mystic Sanctuary takes more islands than we're gonna put in here. Remember that we've got Vision and Seagate Restoration, so there's just not gonna be very many islands at all. What's our land count? It's currently 25, and I don't think they're counting that 6, huh? I think we go down to 1 island, actually. I still want to have 4 Fabled Passage for the Brainstorms. I'm not sure about Spire Bluff Canal. It seems really good. Unless, like, I need that comes into play on tap land for Mastering. This is about right, actually. 22 lands, and plus these 6. I think Vision is really good to cast as a spell. So, like, Restoration I want to count as, like, a hard land. But Vision I want to count as, like, half and half. How many did I say I had again? 22. This is, like, 24. 24 plus 2. We're at, like, 26 lands here. So we could cut, like, 1 more, maybe. Maybe go down to 1 Sulphur Falls. Maybe cut a Seagate Restoration, go down to 1 Restoration. Yeah, Sauron's Epiphany has been suggested. The issue with Alrund's Epiphany is that, like, you loot it away, right? And then you mastery it back. And then you're spending, like, 4 mana on a 6 mana card. You could have just, like, ramped into it, right? Let's cut 1 more Sulphur Falls. Is this enough looting effects? This is probably in excess of looting effects. Like, I think Season Spoils is coming out. Remember that Opus bins itself. So we only really need loots for the Inspired Ultimatum. So what if the opponent kills all of my elementals and I have to kill them with damage? How many masteries is that going to take on average? It seems like a lot. It's like technically possible, but unlikely. I almost feel like this deck needs like some kind of a threat. Yeah, Seize the Spoils is the worst card here. I'm cutting it, but I'm thinking about other options with the deck. Real quick here. We've got these sensors. You think one of the other ultimatums is better? I mean, you can go... We looked at them. They don't seem amazing. Unless you're doing the time walk thing. That takes a lot of slots, but maybe it's better. Yeah, I was thinking playing Phoenix might be good. Might be better than having these sensors in. So I'm gonna back up WinCon. Phoenix doesn't play very well with Mind Stone. But it plays really well with all these looting effects. We can cut the damn Mind Stone. Play some shocks or something. Let's play 2-op, 2-shock. Yeah, I mean, Mastery getting back a spell is 2 spells towards Phoenix. Maybe it's not crazy. Counterspell is not legal. We do not want Haggle, no. There's a few other 2-mana loot effects we would play before we played Haggle. Strategic Planning is a card that was suggested a lot when we were playing Phoenix earlier. Strategic Planning makes sense in the Pioneer version of Phoenix, because that deck is also playing Treasure Cruise. In Phoenix decks that are not like using the graveyard in that way, where you don't care about like having a critical mass of shit in the graveyard, it's better to just play better cantrips and play loot effects that actually like bin a Phoenix if you've drawn one. I don't think you want to be playing Strategic Planning in Historic. I think it's like very low. Like I would play Charter Course above it. I would play Thrill above it. Anyway. Finale again is a card that's like competing with Mizzix's Mastery. People love suggesting it with Arclight Phoenix, and sometimes playing like 1 or 2 is fine in your Phoenix deck, but it's not a card that I'm looking to play. Finale is a card that I want to play in like a specific metagame. If the opponent's like trading with a lot of 1-for-1 disruption, like they're playing like a ton of discard, then Red Finale is like really good, right? But it's not a card that you can use to like set up your Phoenixes. It's not a card like a setup card. It's a card that's like gunking up your hand, you know? It's like another Mastery or another Phoenix or another like an Ultimate. It's like a card that's stuck in your hand in those early turns where you're trying to like smooth out your draw. So it's one that you shouldn't just like throw into your Phoenix decks willy-nilly. You should have like a good purpose, a good reason to do so. Alright, I think this deck is at a point where I'm gonna play a few games. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick first, though. I was lightheaded a little bit ago, and then I drank all my water, and now I have no water, and I would like some in case I get lightheaded again. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll fire this deck up. Get a load of this shit, huh? Cathartic Union's a lot worse than Charter Course. You can just like top deck a Charter Course and cast it. You can't do that shit with Cathartic Reunion.
Oh shit, what up?
Like, they're not in the same level. I can do this on their turn, right? Yeah. I'm doing well, Polish Sniper. I'm doing well. Sniper's 41 month sub is 41 months her dur. And got me. Wow, this Rune Blaster's fucking me up, huh? Well, let's do this. We played against a Ponza deck earlier. Fuck. Yeah, playing the Reborn was worse. If they very specifically had second Rune Blaster. Most other LD spells don't care. This doesn't seem like a Phoenix game to me. It might not even be a Mizzix Mastery game. Okay. Okay. Fuck. How's Brainstorm been for me? I've played it in a lot of different decks. It's definitely better in some decks than others. This is me giving up. That's kind of a sleepy track for late in the night. Yeah, I meant to skip this. At least a little bit more hype. And then it turns out that I could have actually gotten it off this turn, but I burned my treasure getting the stupid bird in play. Oh, yeah, that was my one opening, huh? That was my one fucking chance. Jesus. I think that means we just lose, actually. Correct machine schooling. A lot of times I want to discard a card. A lot of times that's a desire of mine. Yep. Yeah, the Dragon Approach thing is known. Did not seem good to me. Definitely a sweet deck. But I didn't think it was especially good. They definitely snagged the right card with the Thoughtseize there, huh? I was gonna kill that shit. Pro tip, go first. Yeah, right? 25 lands? We are playing 25 lands, aren't we? One of these fucking visions. Or did you know that and you were just teasing me? Yeah, 25 lands with all these fucking visions should be plenty. So we have more what's the word? We have more ways to bin cards in the deck than we have actual Mizzix's Mastery, which makes me want to grab the Mastery here. But Charted Course could help the deck like start rolling, you know. Like maybe it bins the Ultimatum while also finding you a Mastery. Yeah, the Vision's really good in this deck. I don't know if this deck's any good, but I mean, there's a reason I'm playing 4 of this. Yeah, we're best of winning because I didn't feel like making a sideboard. Usually when I'm brewing, I start off with just like a rough draft, and then I see if there's any potential in it before I go through the trouble of making a sideboard for a deck that may or may not have legs, you know? This is just a leg check. We cannot really hardcast Ultimatum, no. I mean, like, we technically can off of Treasure, but I didn't put white in the mana base. I tried Mind's Desire? I did. I had a green-black Storm deck that played better, like, without the Mind's Desires. Not much better, but Desire in a Citadel Shell did not impress me. It's hard to get the Storm count up high enough for Mind's Desire, is the issue with that card. I feel like you need to play a bunch of zeros. Which means I think you want to be playing the Mox, and then probably like Emery and Bergie and stuff. We got like halfway to a rough draft. It looked like that before I chucked it and started playing games with this. Man, fuck a Thoughtseize. Definitely fuck the third one, yeah. Oh man. We just need to get to 8 mana and be good. I'm gonna leave the Fabled Passage in play in case we draw Brainstorm here. In case we need the shuffle effect. The issue with Rael is that you're playing like a creature that isn't particularly, what's the word? It's not particularly strong. It doesn't survive a lot. Sure. So you're playing like a 3-mana 0/3 that does like have a high ceiling if you get to like resolve Faithless Looting immediately afterwards. But otherwise, you're just playing your fucking thing. You know, your 3-drop, and your opponent's just killing it with a removal spell that would be otherwise dead. You could say that they would use it against Phoenix, but like Phoenix is pretty good against removal. It's not a bad threat to have. It's your one threat in your Spell Matter deck. Hello. Been waiting for you. Let's grab Brainstorm, and then just fire off Faithless Looting now. Pressuring the opponent's life total when they've got Citadel in play is really nice. I had to do that when I was playing the Citadel deck. Citadel and a Citadel. So miserable. Well, it was an unsatisfying game. Neither me nor the opponent really got to do what we're trying to do. We were both just like, you know, it's like we both had like rubber bands on our arms, like trying to fucking combat the opponent. Like watching fucking Edward Scissorhands try and shuffle a deck. It's just like the effort's there, but it's not working. You know, it's just not fucking. Just this unsatisfying mess. Yeah, I suppose we keep. I like this stupid book. I shouldn't, but I do. Well, that's fucking terrifying. I'm just gonna have Opus spin to itself. Maybe they don't go all in on Kiln Fiend if I pass with mana up. Sure. Shark can put the Sea Restoration in the graveyard for Mastery, yeah. The issue is I just think it's worse than Opus here. Opus, like, being able to kill their things seems pretty important. Tap 2 target permanents. These two, I guess. Should we be mastering Star of Extinction? Maybe. It's a sweeper and a Stone Rain? Oh my god. Maybe that's what the Ponza deck needs, huh? Been Steam and maybe I just discard the Opus. We can Lightning Axe here or Chart a Course. Actually, we can even Vision. I kind of want a Vision. could attack for 7. We could attack for 0. Let's attack for 7. Hanzo with Mastery and discard would be super weird. You want to try it now? Well, the Mastery could just be like another Stone Rain, right? I don't know what it would have been. Like, you can just go turn 3 Stone Rain and turn 4 fucking Mastery back to Stone Rain. You could play Opus in that deck, too. Should I just pass here? I kinda like just passing. Now that I've dealt now that they've dealt with one of my threats. Yeah, we talked about doing the Sultai Ultimatum Time Walk thing. I think we just have one more basic in the deck. I'd fucking crack that fetch even if I didn't have a basic, though. Just for the shuffle. Yay! We won a game! Yay! Rank up. Gold. Tier 1. How good is Brainstorm? Brainstorm's good. Brainstorm's good. Its best shell that I've played so far has been the Turbo Fog deck, but it's really good in the Phoenix deck too, and it's pretty good in this deck. Has this deck ever lost? It has, yeah. Right? How many games? We're in 3 games. We won 2, lost 1. Or am I just confused? I'm playing 4 of that top end card, right? That self bins. Card was sweet. Yeah, swords would have been fine in historic. I can see why they decided to keep it out. You make swords legal, and suddenly a lot of cards look a lot more embarrassing, right? Phoenix is like kind of good. It'd be like a lot worse if everyone was firing off swords. I would never play a Rotting Regisar again. Not that most people care about that. Yeah, that's true. Swords would be nice for Cruxa, for sure. So we can't actually get Phoenix back unless we sack out into like an Opt or a Brainstorm or something. I guess we can lead on looting and see what happens. Now we can play another looting and try again. Kind of just like casting the Charter Chorus. Fuck, I would have hit. Oh, I only need to win one. What am I doing? So we got some options for next turn. Whether we want to get to the deck the Seagate Restoration or the Ultimatum. Ultimatum already draws fucking 5 cards. This seems way better than Seagate.
Oh shit, what up?
Let's Ultimatum first and then Seagate next turn, huh? Hey, Jaspa, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 5 months. Yeah, it looks like we're facing this fucking Ponza deck again. The Slumber Mound should have tipped me off. Well, shit, hum. Double shit. If only I kept the Lightning Axe for just such this occasion. Kept the Shock instead. Two birds would be so much better. Okay. Armor Grid. Target player gains 5 life. That's me. Deals 5 damage to any target. That's them. Discard a card. Just this fucking thing, right? Oh no, this one. That one's way better. We might, like, if they Stone Rain me here, I might want to use the Opus for the treasure, and that might get me back up to 4 to Mastery again. Alright. We got some tools. We got some options at our disposal. Uh-oh. Am I losing 2 lands here? The cool thing about losing 2 lands here is that now our Spire Bluff comes to play untapped. Nice little bonus. So we want to opt first, and then brainstorm, and then faithless loot. We're just looking for birds. Just looking for birds here. Anything else is going the way of the dodo. Unless I want that. I think I do want that, actually. And we want to shock here or faithlessly loot? I guess we just loot, huh? We're getting 2 birds back. Yeah, let's just loot. How many cards do I have left? 22. Plenty of cards. And this can pull Ultimatum in my graveyard. God, what if that Ultimatum fucking decks me? One's getting some fucking 4/4s. Say what you will. They certainly generated some fucking 4/4s there. Am I mad? You better believe I'm mad. Fucking furious. They just blew up all their 4/4s. They don't. Opponent, you needed those. Yeah, I think I just pass here. Yeah, we were talking about some Ponza ideas earlier. Now they star again. They're making me use every fucking land in my deck. Oh, they're not starring again. How would you not star here? They started when they blew up like 14 of their own power. I guess they just really wanted to escape. That's fair. Can someone help you understand? Help you understand what? Why we have so many cards? Because I drew a lot of cards. There's the dual face card, the 4 blue one that you can like bolt yourself to have untapped. At one point we flashed that back with the Mizzix's Mastery. Let's play one more game of this deck. This deck's kind of fun. Yeah, Seagate. So we were like well over 7 for a while there. What the fuck? I'm not sure if I want to bin Opus or just like fire off Chart, of course. Should have believed, should have had faith. Do I want to hold on to the Vision? Let's hold on to the Vision. And pitch, like, maybe one of these Fabled Passages. No, Spire Bluff's worse. Yeah. I mean, Mono Black Aggro is a top Pioneer deck. Maybe they want to try it out in this format, now that they have Inquisition on top of Thoughtseize. I think Opus is a lot better than Ultimatum here. Ultimatum draws more cards, and you gain 5 life, which is awesome, but the Opus kills, like, more things. I think cleaning up this board is good. We can, like, kill everything but Gutter Bones and put a 4/4 in play. Yeah, if they just had like 2 creatures in play, I think the Ultimatum would be a little bit better. But since we could just like clear through those X1s really cleanly, clean through them. Oh man, my poor Soggy Noggin. More of this. Do I like leading on Opt? I think I like leading on Opt. Yeah. Should we chart? Yeah, let's chart. Worst case, we can like Shock plus Lightning Axe. We don't have any birds or anything, yeah. Should have been a vision. It's been a vision. Oh, they didn't rebuy their 3-2. They could have done that with my axe on the stack. Shit. Remember the Faithless Looting because we can cast it now. Get 2 cards deeper. So next turn we can Vision, and then if we hit Mastery, we can play Mastery, because we'll have 7 lands towards that. Oh, I can do this at my end of turn. Yeah, there's that. I'm gonna go for the Opus again. Overload is 8. What's this Chart Course then? We have 2 left, right? We just cast Opus now. Oh, this shit's an instant. I had no idea. I had no fucking idea. Oh, I didn't kill their Conquistador. Hopefully I don't lose because of that. Because it left them with a vicious Conquistador. Let them rebuy their Gutter Bones if they want to. Nice, Dingo Dante. That sounds like a glorious day, yeah. Yeah, so this is the first time that I've wanted to have white in my mana base for Ultimatum. In general, it's been pretty nice to just have a smoother mana base. Does overloading this just fucking kill me? I've got 23 cards in my library. They're done. All right. My opponent didn't want me to be in the arena top 5. they didn't want me to make it. Cool deck, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna fire off some Faithless Lootings too, to like try and find some birds. There's only 20 cards left, so seems like you'd hit them. Need some seeding songs to get to the overload. Well, there's no seeding song, but you could play the 4-mana card, but that doesn't seem very good with Mizzix's, right? Because Mizzix's lets you cast the card, and the 4-mana one says you can only play 1 spell afterwards. So, you can get to the overload, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like a combo. What does overload do? You can flashback all of the cards in your graveyard instead of just 1. Brainstorm is legal. Exciting, huh? Magnum Opus is really cool. I've not played Valheim, no. Yeah, I guess I'll give it another restart. You know, for it being a new set, it actually hasn't been that buggy. Like, I think this is the second time I've had a crash. Overall, relatively smooth. I also, like, signed in later in the day, though. Usually they patch it as it goes. Did I win that game? I did. Yes. Gear hulking back Opus? Yeah, that sounds sweet. Yeah, I mean, now that I've played with the Opus a little bit, it certainly feels historic, playable. Fucking air bubble. Sure. Ideally, we wouldn't have to burn the Lightning Axe on one. Oh, but, I mean, ideally we'd have a target, too. So next turn we're probably making a bird at least. I did say probably. Cast the spells, not enough to bring back our bird. Just hard casting a damn Arclight Phoenix and attacking the Narset would have been amazing here. I probably should have thought about Narset when I was binning stuff earlier. We could have been just Inspired Ultimatum, just like cast it. So we get Narset. We could Ultimatum off the treasures, but they found a counterspell already. So I don't think that's a likely thing to have happen. I almost held on to a Opus, just in case. What I need here is a fucking shock, is what I need. I did not see the Gear Hulk Opus polymorph deck. Are you using the artifact polymorph to like use the treasure from Opus? No, not combustible. You want to get the blue Gear Hulk because that flashes back the Opus. So you would bend the Opus, you would play your like red polymorph, whatever the fuck. You would turn the treasure into blue Gear Hulk. Blue Gear Hulk would flash back the Opus. You get that value. Seems sweet. Seems good. Perfect. I could like axe this thing and then cast some fucking brainstorms. I feel a lot better about it if we had more than one bird, right? Like if they just have like a removal spell for the bird, we don't do anything. They've got a backup in our set too, so clearing it's not that good. I'm just gonna pass. Pass and continue to be sad. Yeah, I monkeyed with it a little bit earlier, Soul and Power. Didn't seem like it was quite there, but it seemed like kind of close. I know Hadouken. We know that the opponent's got a hard counter, so I'm not gonna like tap out, sack my treasure, play an ultimatum. They counter it, you know. I'm not gonna like use all those resources to not do anything. We know they've got a counter spell over there. There's known information. I don't think my opponent's sad about fucking anything right now. They seem like they're in a tremendous position. Post-board, if we were playing with sideboards, I could see this matchup improving a little bit. We get to cut like lightning axes and stuff and bring in some like actual counter magic. And then just operate cheaper than them, you know, more efficiently, with more churn. I would probably want the 2 mana deal 5 damage to a blue or white creature planeswalker too. Like one or maybe like one of those in the sideboard. Anyway, we're super fucking dead here though. Yeah, fry. Dispute, fry, negate, all that shit. If I personally only had 4 wild cards and was going to draft 1 Mystical Archive card, it would probably be either Faithless Looting or Brainstorm. I've been playing with both of those cards a lot today, and it's been a lot of fun. But I'm also, like, drawn to those cards, right? The answer that someone gave, which is, like, whatever you think you'll play the most, is the correct answer. Nice. I'm just gonna fucking... Fuck that, right? All of the Mystical Archive cards are rares. Rares or mythics or what have yous. Seems like the threat light, grabbing Lightning Axe could be good. I think I'm just gonna take the Brainstorm though. Kind of a disappointing vision, but I guess I did get 6 cards closer, right? The ones in Standard are uncommon? Okay, I mean, I thought we were talking about historic cards. I thought that was the whole topic of conversation, you know, the whole premise of the conversation. Someone was talking about using the... Anyway. Yeah. This opponent disagrees with me on strategic planning. Let's go ahead and chart. Nice. Caw. Yes, Bleaching Dude. Looking at 6 cards instead of 3 cards is already just like way better if our whole plan is to like find Mizzix's mastery. Like Salundi Vision, even if it couldn't be played as a land, even if it was just Salundi Vision, is probably better in the deck that I'm playing than Strategic Planning. Thinking here for a sec, whether I want to bin the looting or the brainstorm. And I believe this should give me my bird back too. God, I want 5 cards. I should probably just be doing the Opus, because then I get a 4/4. I'm gonna do this. Oh, did my bird get exiled? Oh, it did. It must have been Magma Spray. Oh, it's Pillar of Flame. Yeah, I missed it. If I'd known that I wasn't getting a bird, I probably would have made Magnum Opus. Just thought I had a threat here. Just thought I had a threat here. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, based on how hard I went for the last few days, based on how hard I went and how little sleep I got last night, this hasn't been a bad stream. Having new cards to play with is pretty sweet. It's always fun. I really like these arts too. They just look so fucking good. I think they play well on Arena too. Like this op just looks so much better than all the other opts. Sometimes some of those ops I like really like the art for too. Let's see. I could lead off with Brainstorm. I don't think I need to though. I think we already know that I'm just gonna like mastery back the Opus. Let's just do that. Just do that. It's a little awkward how the arrows by their face are like obscured by the arrows targeting from the Magnum Opus.
Oh shit, what up?
Not bad though, eh? Not bad. I have no fucking idea. Vision, maybe? Maybe we don't need vision. In one of these lands. Like this one. The 4 Fabled Passage, 4 fetchables, has not hurt us at all. That's kind of nice. Should I shock them so I don't have to discard a card? It feels so wasteful. But so does discarding a card. Hey, Niche DW thinks the sub thinks the 4 months. Essentially FTK? This fucking thing? No. This draws 2 cards. And it was like free to put in the graveyard. Much better than FTK. How did Citadel Storm go? It was okay. It never really... It felt like it was just, like, sort of missing something, you know? We have one more basic left. Might as well snag it. If I just hit them for 4, it's good, right? They go to 7, yeah. Then our bird comes back, we attack for 7. And we're once again one win away from platinum. We've hovered around there. We've done some like pretty serious brewing and some less serious brewing. This deck's kind of sweet though. Anytime you've got a deck where where you're just like gaining a pile of life, drawing a pile of cards, and then winning the game somehow, who knows? Those are always just like the most fun to play, I think. Well, this hand's very direct. Just like turn 2 this, turn 3 this. Yeah, definitely better than FTK. And FTK, they decided it was too good for Historic, so it's a pretty high bar. Pretty high bar to be better than... Oh no, they're doing the same shit. Well, if we go second, we can kill theirs. Or maybe they're doing the polymorph thing. What? Being a +1's kind of obnoxious. This keeps the Narset from down to E next turn. Oh my Lanta. Let's go, little birds. We just cast one, right? Just make sure that thing dies. You could like brainstorm, and then the brainstorm could find you faithless looting, and then you just get to like super pop off. But I like this. What is FTK? Flame Tongue Kavu. Flame Tongue Kavu is the name. Oh, wow, we would have hit, huh? Okay, let's brainstorm first. Then put back Axe. One of these lands, this one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and crack the Fabled Passage. As you do. Yeah, right? Sometimes you forget that you can cast the Phoenix because you're doing so much like mental energy thinking about how to get there in other ways. We have one more fetchable, right? I might just spin the Fabled Passage. I also kind of just want to flashback Faithless Looting rather than cast Chart a Course. Use my 3 mana thing while I've got 3 mana, basically. And save Chart a Course for where it could fit into another turn. Like, next turn we could Chart a Course and then also play the 4 mana card to get back Opus. We couldn't do that with Flashback Faithless Looting. Is it Venus? Is it Venus's Dees? This deck is a little different. It's also playing Mizzix's Mastery. which has been pretty sweet. I like kind of threw the Phoenixes in as like an afterthought. Did we do it? Did we do it? We're finally plat! Yes!